the beginning, when it comes to Beigang, Beigang Old Street just comes to our mind, and it is also a pretty well-known tourist attraction in Taiwan. Beigang Old Street's food, traditional grocery stores, gift shops, and fine handcrafts. Oh, I can't wait to start the travel right now!
I will introduce you the Beigang Chaotian Temple. This picture is the indication of the order to worship different deities. Let's get started from Mazu Hall. This picture is Mazu from another place come to Beigang to visit local Beigang Mazu. Every year, there are a lot of Mazu from another places come to this temple. The believers are casting the diving blocks to ask Mazu about their matters. These are the diving blocks. These are the drawers. These are the fortune slips. Some people pick a drawer and cast the diving blocks asking Mazu if the drawer is Mazu's indication. If yes, believers go to guess the drawer's relation to the pigs, and the context on the pigs are what Mazu wants to tell the believers. This is the center in front of Mazu Hall. Here are the talks we interview the person whose job it explains the meaning of the fortune slips. Beigang Chaotian Temple is the most famous and longest history Mazu temple. Mazu's birthday is on March 23rd, lunar calendar. Every year, before and after Mazu's birthday, there are a lot of activities held, such as temple fair, parade formation, lanterns, and floats gathered here. The biggest activity to celebrate it is Mazu pilgrimages. Every year, there are many foreign worshippers come to Yunlin Beigang Mazu Temple to worship Mazu and pray some matters. Some foreign worshippers also ask Mazu for being Mazu's sons and daughters. You can see there are two people communicating and conveying messages to Mazu. This video is photographing in Shanguan Hall. The three deities are worshipped here. Deity of water, Yao Di. Deity of heaven, Sun Di. Deity of earth, Yu Di. These are paper money for deities. This is Wenchang Hall. You can see one child is worshipping Wenchang. These are the prayer cards on the wall, ranging from believers to play everything being smooth. This temple was defined as National Monument in 1985. The following part I will introduce the architectures to you. The temple experienced natural disasters like earthquakes, floods, and wars. After constructing, reconstructing, and remaining, its present state cool. You can see so many curved in this temple, like the wood carvings, stone sculptures, guli potteries, ceramic appliques, clay sculptures, and so on in the Beigang Chaotian Temple. These are carved on the office doors. You can also see the carves on the censer. These lanterns are made from Shengxin. We will introduce this later. These carved sculptures are so delicate and are so precious. These are Taiwanese special treasuries. Beigang Mazu Temple is waiting for your coming.
Old Street is so charming and amazing. That's why it attracts so many tourists to come to here. But do you know, except for tourists, there is another kind of group who comes to Beigang Old Street for several times per year. We call them prayers. They are Beigang Chaotian Temple's prayers. Actually, Beigang Chaotian Temple hosts varieties of festivals per year. For example, the most important festival in the year, Mazu Pilgrimage Procession on March 19th and 20th in Lunar, and Mazu's birthday on March 23rd in Lunar. In fact, the procession tour was originally from Zhenlong Temple to Chaotian Temple in Beigang, but since 1988, the destination of the tour was changed to Fengtian Temple in Xingang, Jiayi, and remains the same now. More interestingly, except for these things, Beigang Chaotian Temple also hosts National Mazu Marathon. It attracts more than 5,000 people to participate. We were so lucky to encounter with one of the famous activities when visiting Beigang Old Street on Sunday. It called 六妈金顺重教班会. What is 六妈? That means 6 Mazu. Actually, there are 6 Mazu totally, because the goddess Mazu came from China originally. When the ancestors immigrated to Taiwan, they brought 6 Mazu with them from the temples in order. So, what will they do in this day? It's sort of Mazu pilgrimage procession also, but the route is much shorter. People will carry holy palanquin around Beigang, and prayers will throw the firecrackers into holy palanquin to increase their lucks. And this action we also called it bombs. They also do this thing in Mazu pilgrimage procession in Dajia's Zhenlong Temple. People who are dancing are the 8 police officers. We also call the 8 of the dead world. It's a group composed of 8 holy gods. They are responsible for protecting the gods from ghosts and devils during the pilgrimage procession by dancing in front of the temple. On the other hand, they can also make the area more peaceful and keep the people from bad luck. It is said that psychics are selected by gods. They are able to communicate with gods or ghosts and be possessed. In other words, it's a kind of bridge between common people and the gods or ghosts by psychics.
The duck meat rice shop has been here in Beigang for a century. The shop owner shreds duck meat into pieces with special sauce. This shop has a history of 66 years. At the beginning, the shop owner only had a small stand. Only when they earned enough money did they have this shop. Sweet glutinous rice ball is handmade, and you can go with red beans, mung beans, and peanuts. It has shaved ice on the top of it. Its sweet glutinous rice ball is not as round as what we think before. It's a rectangle. Beigang pastry shop owner sells pies. This is the process of making pies. He is spreading some egg liquid and put them into the oven. Except for making pies, Beigang pastry shop also sells oxtail cookies, traditional Taiwanese pies and cakes. Square cookies, tribute candies. Pineapple pies, and handmade milk bars. The shop assistants are making sesame rice pastry. It is made from glutinous rice. Moreover, they also make handmade egg roll. She pours the egg liquid and rolls them into the shape of egg roll. She repeats the process again and again. The next local cuisine is sesame oil. This is the overview of the sesame oil factory. This is the filtering oil machine. Except for sesame oil, they also sell camellia oil. Fried white radish patty is made from rice. The shop owner will pour special sauce on it. The locals usually have it as their breakfast. This tough pudding has been here in Beigang for 3 generations. You can choose comprehensive test or 5 tests of shaved ice. The shaved ice and black sugar is on the top of it. The shop owner is making the shaved ice. Customers can choose which ingredients you want to mix with.
The pavement indicates the location where you should go on the Beigang Historic Street. This magnificent woodprint art describes the life of the Beigang people, who write words on the lanterns to pray for peaceful lives and good fortunes. After just a few minutes of walk, you will see this historical wall decorated with the earthen wine jars. One of the legends said the jars were brought by the merchants from China to help them to steady the boat on sea, and then they left the jars in Taiwan and reused it as a decoration for house construction. And the buildings right beside it is the Beigang Crafts Workshop. There are paintings about Beigang on the tiles, and the poster at the entrance tells you what's the recent exhibition. The brochures and pamphlet on this antique TV set are helpful to guide you around. Beigang Crafts Workshop hosts a variety of traditional arts exhibitions, located at the room on the right and DIY classroom on the left, from time to time. And it's open free to the public, so visitors don't have to worry about the tickets. Beigang Crafts Workshop was gradually opened in December 20, 2013, and was originally owned by the Tianyuan Hao business and used as the Yunlin Revenue Service employee families dormitory before turning into the exhibition center. The current showcase artist is Master Su Jianren. Master Su is famous for his family jewelry business and a founder of paper sculptures. Since Su grew up right beside the Chaotian Temple, his familiarities with the religion arts and cultural creativities have showed in his artworks. During the time when we visited is the month of the puppetry painting. The teacher had prepared paints and materials to show the students how to color the puppets. Though there isn't enough space in the workshop, there's enough natural light shine through the windows and the display shelves at the corner. The next stop you should definitely visit is the Senxin Lantern Shop. It is a traditional handmade lantern shop. The first thing you will notice is that there are lanterns everywhere. On the ceiling, floor, and in the store owner's Lin Chongxian's hands. Lin has an experience of traditional handmade lanterns for more than 30 years. His wife can also make lanterns with great skills. Over 5 generations with more than a 100-year-old history, Master Lin makes 2 types of lanterns, paper and cloth-based. Also, the lanterns are made with the bamboo from Tainan. Although Master Lin and his wives often get cuts from weaving the lanterns, they still insist to hand-make them. There were quite a lot of tourists came, but they seldom bought the lanterns. Yes, especially during the procession of Mazu and the Lantern Festival, the big ones and the small ones, with a total of more than 100 lanterns. The paint I used is called cement paint, for the normal paints are not waterproof and they could possibly damage the lantern itself.
If you only use the gas, the paint will cause capillarity when you paint on the lantern, so I always added agar to make the gas becomes waterproof. Well, it depends on the space of temple who need to order. Yes, that's why older generation also called the traditional handmade lantern umbrella lantern. Well, of course the price is different, but it's hard to say which one is more expensive. It depends on the situation.